A very common beginner question I get all the time is, Lovejote, how do you actually input a trade on a MetaTrader 4? And there are actually 5 different ways you can actually input a trade. And what I've realized is most traders don't enter trades the same way I do. Now, you might recognize this screen right here. This is the MetaTrader 4 app, and this is the actual page you go into to input an actual trade on the app. Now, most people are used to just going to this page and inputting their lot size, and once they enter their lot size, they're used to either hitting buy or they're used to either hitting sell. However, if you click this little top button up here, you'll realize that there are actually 5 different types of ways you can actually enter into a trade. Most people, when they enter a trade, they use the instant execution, which just means that whenever they hit buy or sell, they're automatically, instantaneously going to be entered into the market. And in today's video, I'm going to go over all 5 of these and give you the actual use case scenarios as to why you would even want to enter into a buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, or sell stop instead of entering the instant execution, which is how most brand new traders enter in the first place. So for those of you that are looking to create yourself an actual trading strategy and not just enter an instant execution buy or sell based on emotions, then this is a video that you definitely want to watch. And for those of you who are watching me for the very first time, I'm glad to have you here. And for those of you that are already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. And you guys know I only ask for one favor, and that is hitting the like button on this video if you find this useful. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Pretty much every brand new trader that starts trading usually uses the instant execution whenever they're looking to enter trades. And it isn't until they slowly start learning and refining an actual trading strategy where they slowly then transition into trading with either a buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, or sell stop. But until then, most brand new traders are continuing to use an instant execution. So let's go ahead and quickly talk about that. So you would just click on your currency pair, you would hit new order, and you would see at the top it says instant execution, right? So you would go ahead and click on that one, and then you would just simply enter your lot size. I'll just leave it 1 lot for now, and then you would just go ahead and hit buy. And there you go. So the trade is now open, and you'll notice that the trade always starts in a loss. And the reason that's because of the spread. And I'll talk about the spread in another video, but as we go back to the actual chart itself, you'll notice right there is where it says we're currently in a buy for a 1 lot trade. So pretty much what we're looking to do here, we're just hoping that the price, that the candle will actually go upwards, right? Because we're looking for a buy. So that's all we've done so far. We just entered into the market right away, wherever the candle was, which is right over here. And we're just waiting for the market to actually go upwards. So that's the instant execution. So let's go ahead and talk about the other 4 ways. So going back to the trade itself, hit new order, and we see these 4 options here. So let's go and talk about the next one, which is entering into a buy limit. So what a buy limit is, in fact, all 4 of these different ways to enter is just simply you inputting a pending order that's waiting to be automatically triggered whenever the price does end up reaching your specific entry point. So what a buy limit is specifically is you're waiting for the price to come from the top and the price to slowly come downwards, hit your entry, and you're wanting the price, since it's a buy limit, you're wanting the price to go back up at your entry, so you're going to enter a buy and hope that the price is going to actually go back up. So just to kind of give you a visual example is, let's just say you're looking at the market, it's doing something like this, and you see the market is approaching this, let's just say this little support area right here, for example. So you could potentially schedule a pending buy limit to automatically get triggered whenever the price does end up reaching right over here. So in this case, it would be at 1. So your buy limit would be at 1.20564. So that's what you would type into MetaTrader 4, for example. So let's just kind of use like the real life example here, the chart we were looking at on MetaTrader 4. So let's just say we we considered this a hypothetical, let's just say support area, just for a random example. So let's just say we wanted to enter our buy limit. Let's just say we wanted to enter our buy limit on MetaTrader 4. Let's just say if the price ends up reaching back down here, we want to enter this trade. So let's just say, for example, we want to enter our trade at 1.20196. So what we would want to do on MetaTrader 4 is we would want to change this instant execution, go ahead and click on buy limit, and for the price, we want to type in that same number, right? We want to type in 1.20196. And what that's going to do is it's going to place our pending buy order at the very bottom. We're going to place that buy limit. So what's going to happen is you can see our order, it's a buy limit waiting to be triggered. So if you go back to the chart, you'll notice it says buy limit and it's in the same spot as we saw on the actual chart on the computer. So we're just waiting for the price to come back down and have this trade get automatically triggered, and in hopes that the price will continue to go up once it touches our entry. So that is how and why you would use a potential buy limit, because in this case, you don't want to enter when the price is already high. You would want to wait until the price comes back down and get yourself a better position, get yourself a better price, instead of just entering just off of an instant execution when the price is already way up there. Because in this case, you can just kind of see, for example, the price has went down. So that first order wasn't really an optimal place to even enter the market in the first place. So now let me just kind of delete all of this stuff right over here. And now let's talk about the sell limits. Same exact thing, but it's the opposite, right? So what a sell limit is, you're wanting the price to slowly go up to a specific point where you are looking for a sell. You have a pending order that's actually waiting to be sold, right? So it would look something like this. So in this case, you were wanting to, for example, sell when the price reaches this area in hopes that the price will eventually reach it and then slowly come back down for your sell to make money on that trade. So that's what a sell limit is. So in this case, just to kind of show you on the actual app, let's just say we consider this right here a support, which we're thinking could potentially turn into a resistance, just for example, right? So we could potentially have our sell limit placed right over here. So in this case, our sell limit would be at 1.20578. So what would we do? We would just open up a new order and we would do sell limit. And for the price, we would just go and do 1.20578 and we would hit the sell limit. And this order is now scheduled. So now we have two potential orders that are currently pending, and you'll notice if you look on the chart, our sell limit is in the same exact spot as I showed you on the actual computer, right? So we're just waiting for the price to reach that area for the potential sell. And by the way, these are just random examples. I'm not analyzing any of these charts or anything. I'm just kind of visually showing you how you would do this on the actual chart itself. So just to be clear, a sell limit is you're wanting the price to reach your entry coming from the bottom, going upwards, in hopes that the price will bounce off that area and then continue to go downwards. Now, the next one on our list, let me go and delete that. The next one on our list is an actual buy stop. So let me kind of explain what a buy stop is. So a buy stop is you looking at the market. Let's just say it's moving up. And let's just say you're wanting to enter a buy since it's a buy stop. So what a buy stop is, you are wanting the price to reach your potential buy pending area, but this time it's coming from the bottom and it'll activate you and continue on the way upwards. So your buy stop would look something like this. So you're wanting the price to go upwards, hit your entry, and then continue to go upwards. Pretty much you catching the wave that's already moving. So this is what you would want to do whenever you're inputting a buy stop order. So in this case, so let's just say that we don't want to miss out on this move, for example, or maybe our strategy calls for a buy stop. What we would want to do is we would enter our buy stop above the current price. So let's just say we enter our buy stop, let's just say right over here. So in this case, our buy stop would be going on the app. We would choose buy stop and we would enter our price at 1.20501. And this time you'll notice the actual buy stop is now placed above the current price. So when would you want to use these type of entries? You would want to use these type of entries sometimes if you're looking at possibly, let's just say, a break and retest of a support and resistance zone. And let's just say you're waiting for a confirmation candle to make sure that the candles are going in your favor. And if the candles are in your favor, you just want to enter a buy stop if the price reaches a certain level, so you can catch the wave on the way upwards if you're doing a buy stop, or downwards if you're doing a sell stop. So now quickly going over a sell stop, same exact concept, but this time you're actually waiting for the market to go downwards, coming from the top side. You're waiting for the market to come down so you can enter your sell, catching the wave on the way down. So in this case, you would put your sell stop below the current price and wait for the market to hit your entry, and then in hopes that the market will continue downwards, allowing you to catch the actual wave itself. So just for this example, let's just say we put our sell stop on this market. Let's say we put our sell stop right over here, which would be that price you see right there. So sell stop, we would go ahead and enter 1.20266, place. So now you'll see we have 4 pendings that are ready, and you'll notice MetaTrader 4 puts a green small little bar on the left, letting you know that the price is getting close to your entry. Small little tip right there for these pending orders. So if you look at it, you'll notice our sell stop is getting pretty close to the actual current price action itself. So that's how you would want to enter into a sell stop. Now, looking at these 5 different ways to enter into a trade, you'll notice one of these ways is a very quick, emotional way to enter a trade just by randomly guessing either entering buy or sell. And the other 4 ways are actually thought out, pre-planned, methodical, set up, actually researched in advanced understanding, looking at actual price action and making a decision based on what you physically see in the actual market itself, and not just entering off the whim or even off of intuition, which is why brand new traders usually enter into a market execution because they don't know any better. They don't know a specific strategy, right? Which is no harm to them or no foul. It doesn't matter. People are brand new and it takes time to actually learn a specific strategy, which is completely normal. But this is why many traders end up slowly transitioning into using these other 4 ways to enter into a trade, because they end up finding a strategy, and they are actually now putting pre-planned trades instead of just entering off the whim. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to go ahead and try all 4 of these, practice them, get super familiar with using the other 4 ways to actually enter into a trade, because the more of pending scheduled trades you do, you might even find out you might end up being a lot more profitable. You might even find out that you might be getting into trades at much better prices, just being patient with it and allowing the market to come to you instead of you chasing into the market. I hope this video was super useful for you guys, and if it was, go ahead and share this video in your Forex groups that you're in, because you might be able to help someone else that might not know this, and then you guys can work together to develop a plan using these 4 different ways to enter a trade. We all have the same goal, which is working one step at a time to keep the 9 to 5 away. So trade safe, guys. I'll talk to you soon.